Have you ever found yourself wondering whether you still catch people's attention when you walk into a room? As we age, it's completely natural to start questioning how others perceive us, especially in a world that often seems to put a premium on youth and conventional beauty. But here's the truth. You might be far more captivating than you realize. While youthful beauty is often associated with features like smooth skin or a slim physique, the true essence of attractiveness in an older woman goes much deeper than the surface. It's not about the number of wrinkles or the color of your hair. It's about the way you carry yourself, the energy you radiate, and the lasting impression you leave on everyone you encounter. In this video, we're going to explore 7 powerful signs that reveal you're a beautiful older woman, even if you don't always feel that way. These signs go far beyond what you see in the mirror. They speak to a timeless beauty that's found in confidence, poise, and the way people respond to your presence. From the way others engage with you in conversation, to how they notice and admire your style, grace, and the subtle ways you shine, these signals highlight a kind of attractiveness that only deepens with age. Stick with me until the very end, because by the time we wrap up, you may find yourself seeing your own beauty in a whole new light. These insights are about more than just physical appearance. They're about acknowledging your own worth, embracing the confidence that comes with age, and recognizing the quiet, effortless charisma that naturally draws people to you. It's easy to overlook the subtle signs of your beauty, especially when we've been conditioned to measure attractiveness by youth-focused standards. But I believe you'll soon realize that the signs have been there all along, quietly speaking to the depth of your beauty inside and out. Before we begin, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you enjoy this video, please type 1 in the comments. If you don't like it, type 0 in the comments to let me know so I can make better videos for you. Now let's get started. Number 1, people compliment your presence, not just your looks. One of the most powerful and unmistakable signs that you're a beautiful older woman is when people compliment you for your presence rather than just your physical appearance. In youth, compliments are often centered around surface-level attributes, things like your flawless complexion, youthful glow, or the shape of your body. However, as we mature, true attractiveness shifts from these fleeting features to something deeper and more enduring. It's about the way you carry yourself, the warmth you exude, and the natural confidence that makes others feel comfortable and at ease in your presence. Think back to the last time someone told you that you have a beautiful smile, an inviting energy, or an elegant way of speaking. These compliments are not about your skin, your hair, or your age. They reflect how others feel when they are near you. Your presence, your energy, and the way you engage in conversation have a lasting impact on those around you. They remember how you made them feel, not just what you looked like. The truth is, real beauty isn't just about symmetry or skin texture. It's about how you show up in the world and how others perceive you as a complete person. When your presence fills a room with warmth, when your kindness shines through in every interaction, and when you leave others feeling seen and heard, you embody a kind of beauty that's timeless. Take someone like Margaret, a 72-year-old retired schoolteacher, as an example. Margaret never considered herself particularly striking, but over time she began to notice something unusual. People were drawn to her. Whether she was in the grocery store and a stranger struck up a conversation, or at social events where younger women admired her grace, or even when men offered to carry her groceries, she could feel that something was different. Margaret realized that it wasn't about looking decades younger, it was about the quiet confidence, warmth, and authenticity she radiated. Her presence was magnetic, and that was her real beauty. And with time, it only grew stronger. Many older women fail to realize just how much their poise and presence contribute to their attractiveness. There's something incredibly captivating about a woman who is comfortable in her own skin, who doesn't feel the need to chase trends or seek constant validation from others. People notice when you walk with purpose, when your posture exudes quiet strength, and when your eyes sparkle with the wisdom and kindness that come from living a full life. These small, subtle details have a profound effect. They make you stand out in ways that no expensive beauty product ever could. Another important aspect of presence is how people respond to your energy. Have you ever entered a room and immediately felt a sense of connection with the people there, even though you hadn't said a word? That's because attractiveness is so much more than physical appearance. It's about the emotional and energetic impact you have on those around you. People are naturally drawn to warmth and authenticity. They're drawn to the person who listens intently, who makes them feel important, valued, and appreciated. If you've ever found that people light up when they're around you, that strangers treat you with an unexpected level of kindness, or that others seek out your company or conversation, it's a clear sign that your attractiveness goes far beyond what can be seen in the mirror. If you've noticed that people enjoy being in your presence, that strangers treat you with respect and courtesy, or that the compliments you receive are more about your energy, your kindness, or your aura, rather than just your looks, embrace that. It's a sign that your beauty is shining through in ways you might not even realize, and that's something to truly celebrate. So, the next time someone praises your warmth, your smile, or the way you make them feel, remember that those are the compliments that matter most. True beauty isn't just about how you look. It's about how you make others feel, and that kind of beauty only deepens and becomes more radiant with age. Number 2. Younger people admire your style and elegance. One of the clearest and most flattering signs that you're a beautiful older woman is when younger people, especially women, take notice of your style and elegance. As we age, our beauty shifts from trying to keep up with ever-changing trends to embracing what truly suits us, reflecting our individuality, and dressing in a way that feels authentic. When younger people admire your style, it's a powerful sign that your presence holds a timeless appeal that transcends age and speaks to the sophistication that comes with experience. Think back to the last time a younger woman complimented your outfit, asked where you bought your accessories, or expressed admiration for how you carry yourself. Maybe someone even told you that they hope to age as gracefully as you. These aren't just casual comments. They're a recognition of the way you present yourself to the world. It's a reflection of the confidence, wisdom, and elegance that only time can cultivate. Younger women often look to older women for inspiration, not necessarily because they want to replicate your exact style, but because they recognize something deeper. They see the confidence, refinement, and effortless grace that comes with age, qualities they aspire to embody as they grow older. When a younger woman admires your sense of style, it's not just about fashion. It's about the power you hold in presenting yourself with poise and self-assurance. Take someone like Eleanor, a 70-year-old former interior designer, as an example. Eleanor never felt the need to follow every fashion trend or try to dress younger than her age. Instead, she always dressed thoughtfully, selecting pieces that flattered her figure and reflected her unique personality. Eleanor didn't believe in dressing young to fit in. She believed in dressing well to stand out, and over time she began to notice that younger women, from store clerks to waitresses, often complimented her scarves, handbags, and jewelry. Some even told her they wished they could pull off her style. That's when she realized that beauty in later years isn't about competing with youth. It's about embracing sophistication in a way that younger generations truly admire. What makes style so significant isn't just about the clothing itself, but the message it sends. A woman who dresses well, even in simple, effortless ways, shows that she takes pride in herself and her appearance. It's not about owning the most expensive brands or slavishly following every new fashion rule. It's about choosing clothing that reflects who you are today and what makes you feel confident and comfortable. And when you do that, you communicate something far more valuable than just looking good. You communicate that you value yourself and have a sense of self-worth that is evident to everyone around you. When you wear clothes that fit well, take time to care for small details like a neat hairstyle or tasteful accessories and carry yourself with confidence and poise, people notice. And when younger women admire your style, it's a sign that you've mastered a level of elegance that only experience and self-assurance can bring. You become a role model, not just for your appearance, but for your ability to embrace your own unique sense of style, no matter your age. Another critical element of attraction is how comfortable you feel in your own skin. Have you ever noticed how some women seem to radiate beauty no matter what they're wearing? That's because true beauty isn't about hiding or pretending to be something you're not. It's about owning every part of yourself, lines on your face, silver strands in your hair and all, and feeling confident in your body. Those natural imperfections tell the story of a life well lived, and they add a depth of character that no amount of trendy clothing can match. The way you move through the world with assurance and self-acceptance makes you captivating. If younger people notice and admire your style, it's not just about the clothes you wear. It's about the energy and aura you project while wearing them. The way you effortlessly make elegance look natural and authentic sends a message that you've truly mastered the art of aging gracefully. And that, more than anything, is a sure sign that you're a stunning older woman. So, the next time a younger person compliments your style, remember, it's more than just a compliment on fashion. It's a recognition of the grace and wisdom that comes from being comfortable in your own skin and owning your personal sense of elegance. It's a clear sign that your beauty isn't just surviving with age, it's thriving and evolving into something even more magnetic. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. Your feedback helps me continue creating content that celebrates and empowers women like you. Number 3. People make genuine eye contact and listen intently when you speak. One of the most telling signs that you're a captivating older woman is the way people engage with you when you speak. While many might assume that attractiveness is solely based on physical appearance, the true essence of beauty, especially as we grow older, extends far beyond the surface. It's a combination of your presence, your charisma, and the way you connect with others on a deeper level. When people consistently make strong eye contact with you, lean in slightly, and seem genuinely captivated by your words, it's a clear sign that your appeal is more than just skin deep. This kind of attentiveness and connection is a reflection of your inner radiance, your energy, and the way you make others feel when they're around you. Eye contact is one of the most primal and instinctive ways that humans communicate interest and attraction. It's a silent, powerful indicator of engagement and connection. When someone is truly drawn to you, they naturally hold your gaze longer, respond with subtle facial expressions, and make a conscious effort to listen and understand your words. It's not just the words you're saying, it's the energy and authenticity behind them that capture attention. Take, for example, someone like Linda, a 74-year-old retired professor. Linda had never considered herself to be especially striking. Yet over time, she began to notice a pattern when she interacted with people. Whether she was at a dinner party, a family gathering, or even just talking to a store clerk, people seemed to be drawn to her. They looked her in the eye, nodded thoughtfully, and engaged in meaningful conversation, always responding in ways that made her feel heard and valued. Linda was surprised when, at one point, a younger woman complimented her by saying, "You have such an elegant way of speaking. It's mesmerizing." This moment was a revelation for Linda. She realized that her presence alone commanded attention, not because she demanded it, but because of the warmth, the wisdom and confidence she exuded that made others naturally want to engage with her. A key part of this attraction is the way you conduct yourself in conversation. A woman who speaks with clarity, confidence, and purpose holds a unique appeal. When you know your worth and communicate with both kindness and assurance, your words carry weight. It's a magnetic quality that draws people in, making them hang on every word. People remember what you say not only because of your words themselves, but because of the energy with which you speak. A woman who is genuinely engaged, listens actively, and responds thoughtfully in conversations becomes far more captivating than someone who may simply look good in a photograph. The energy you bring to a conversation, coupled with your ability to connect deeply, has the power to leave an impression that lingers long after the exchange is over. Another important aspect of this is the subtle yet powerful energy you bring into a room. Have you ever noticed how some people can shift the atmosphere in a space just by being present? They seem to make the environment warmer and more welcoming. That's because beauty isn't just something that's seen, it's something that's felt. If you've ever been told that you have a calming presence, or that people feel at ease when they talk to you, or that your words carry a weight of wisdom, these are all subtle indicators that your attractiveness transcends mere physical appearance. When you make eye contact with someone, listen attentively, and speak with intention and grace, you're communicating more than just your thoughts. You're conveying your self-assurance, your respect for the other person, and your ability to create a connection that makes others feel valued. If people lock eyes with you during conversations, hang on to your every word, or seem to be more drawn to you than to others, it's a clear sign that your attractiveness is multidimensional. It's not just about how you look, it's about how you make others feel when they're in your presence. The quiet confidence, grace, and intelligence you carry in your interactions make you magnetic, and that's what makes you truly striking. So, the next time you find that people seem to genuinely engage with you, whether through eye contact, active listening, or respectful attention, take it as a sign that your beauty is far more profound than what meets the eye. It's a reflection of the depth of your character, the confidence you exude, and the warmth you bring into every interaction. Number 4. You receive compliments on your skin, hair, or posture. One of the clearest and most delightful signs that you're an attractive older woman is when people take the time to compliment the finer details of your appearance, things like your skin, hair, or posture. These seemingly small compliments carry significant weight. They are not just about how well you have aged, but about how you carry yourself with a natural, effortless beauty that continues to captivate those around you. As we age, many people mistakenly believe that the key to maintaining attractiveness lies in trying to look younger. However, this couldn't be further from the truth. True beauty doesn't come from chasing the appearance of youth. It comes from how well you take care of yourself, how comfortable and confident you feel in your own skin, and how you present yourself to the world around you. When you receive compliments about your skin, it's not just about having a smooth complexion. It's a reflection of the care you've given your body over the years. It shows that you've embraced self-care, whether through a healthy lifestyle, skincare routine, or simply letting your natural beauty shine through. Compliments on your skin signify that you radiate health and vitality, which are qualities that attract admiration no matter your age. Similarly, when someone comments on your hair, it's more than just about the color or style you've chosen. It's about how well-maintained and vibrant your hair is, how it reflects the time you've taken to nurture yourself. Hair, like skin, can be a marker of vitality. A full head of hair or a flattering style can highlight your inner strength and confidence, making others take notice. The way you style your hair, regardless of trends, can make a subtle but lasting impact. Whether it's a classic cut, a new color, or simply the shine of healthy locks, people can't help but appreciate how it adds to your overall aura. Equally, when you receive praise for your posture, it's a powerful indicator of self-assurance. Good posture is often a subconscious display of confidence. It speaks volumes about how you view yourself and how you wish to be seen by the world. A woman who carries herself with grace and stands tall exudes a quiet confidence that naturally draws people in. It reflects that you are at ease with yourself, not trying to be anything other than who you are. In a world where many older women feel invisible or pressured to conform to fleeting beauty standards, receiving compliments on these qualities is a beautiful reminder that true beauty lies in authenticity and self-respect. It means that you have accepted yourself fully and are radiating that self-assurance in a way that others can't help but notice. You don't need to chase trends or try to look like someone else. Instead, by embracing the unique features that make you who you are, you naturally radiate a presence that others find magnetic. If you've ever received a compliment on your skin, hair, or posture, consider it a reminder that your attractiveness is still as strong as ever. It's a sign that even as time passes, your beauty continues to shine through, not because you're trying to look a certain way, but because you have embraced who you are. These compliments are a reflection of how others perceive the beauty you carry from within, how you've nurtured yourself, and how you express confidence and ease in your own skin. So the next time you hear someone compliment your skin's glow, your hair's shine, or the way you hold yourself with poise, take it as a validation that your natural beauty is undeniable. It's a sign that you are aging not only with grace, but with a level of beauty that only grows more refined and alluring over time. And if you're still here watching this video and finding these insights helpful, please leave a comment with the number 4 below. Your engagement not only means a lot to me, but it also helps me continue creating content that empowers and uplifts you. Number 5. People respect and acknowledge your confidence. One of the most profound and powerful signs that you are a truly attractive older woman is the way people respond to the confidence you exude. While youth is often celebrated for its external beauty, true and lasting attractiveness in later years is built on something much deeper, a self-assurance that can only come with the wisdom of life experience. Confidence, in its most authentic form, isn't about superficiality. It's about embracing your true self, owning who you are, and stepping into the world with the quiet strength that comes from having lived through both challenges and triumphs. When you've spent years learning to trust yourself, to accept your imperfections, and to stand proudly in your own skin, others can't help but notice that powerful energy you carry. This type of confidence doesn't require validation from anyone else. It's not about seeking approval or trying to conform to ever-changing beauty standards. It's about walking into any room with the calm assurance that you are enough just as you are, without needing to be anything other than yourself. The respect and admiration you receive from others when you embody this confidence are undeniable. You are seen not just for how you look, but for the way you make others feel when you're around. True confidence attracts respect, admiration, and even a bit of awe from those who interact with you. Think of someone like Barbara, a 73-year-old former business owner whose grace and poise left a lasting impression on everyone she encountered. Barbara never chased after the latest trends or tried to look younger than her years. She simply carried herself with a sense of dignity and assurance that spoke volumes. Wherever she went, whether she was having dinner at a restaurant, attending a social event, or just out running errands, people were drawn to her. Young women often commented on how they admired her elegance and the way she seemed so comfortable in her own skin. Men, regardless of their age, treated her with a level of respect and admiration that was palpable. What truly made Barbara stand out was not just her physical appearance, but the way she moved through life with a sense of quiet assurance that naturally commanded respect. Confidence has an almost magical way of making a woman more attractive without her even trying. When you stand tall, maintain good posture, and speak with conviction, others begin to see you differently. They are no longer focused solely on your looks. They are drawn to the energy you project. You exude a sense of ease, a calm self-acceptance that is incredibly magnetic. No amount of makeup or designer clothing can replicate the allure that confidence brings. It's something that radiates from within, and it only deepens as you age. An essential sign of true confidence is how people react when you enter a conversation. Have you ever noticed that when you speak, people listen with genuine interest? They ask for your advice, they respond thoughtfully, and they engage with you respectfully. This is not merely a sign of wisdom. It is a clear indicator of how people value your presence. When people give you space to speak, when they nod in agreement or reflect your expressions and posture, it is because they recognize the strength and intelligence behind your words. They respect you not just for the things you've done or the advice you offer, but for the authenticity and assurance with which you carry yourself. Confidence also has the beautiful quality of being contagious. A woman who is fully comfortable in her own skin becomes a beacon for others, inspiring them to embrace their own self-assurance. If you've ever had younger women approach you to express how much they admire your confidence, or if you find that people tend to seek you out in social settings, you've likely experienced the magnetic pull of your inner strength. It's a powerful form of beauty, one that is not dictated by the passage of time or by superficial standards of appearance. Confidence, at its core, doesn't fade with age. It only grows stronger. So, if you find that people not only respect your presence but actively listen when you speak, treat you with genuine kindness, or are naturally drawn to you in social situations, take it as a profound confirmation that you possess a rare and enduring kind of beauty. The kind of beauty that is grounded in confidence and self-assurance, and that is far more compelling than any fleeting external standard of attractiveness. Confidence is a radiant force that enhances every aspect of who you are, and it is this quiet power that makes you more attractive as you grow older. Number 6, you have a naturally warm and charismatic presence. One of the most underrated yet incredibly powerful signs of being an attractive older woman is the way people feel when they are in your presence. True beauty isn't solely defined by physical attributes like facial features or body shape. It goes far deeper than that. It's about the energy you bring into a room, the warmth in your smile, the kindness in your eyes, and the subtle charisma that makes people feel at ease and comfortable in your company. If you've ever noticed that strangers are drawn to you, that people tend to open up easily in your presence, or that you naturally uplift the mood in social situations, then you're experiencing a kind of attractiveness that extends well beyond the superficial. Some people have a unique ability to stand out without trying. It's not about wearing expensive clothes or sporting the latest hairstyle. It's about the way others feel when they are around you. A woman with natural charm doesn't have to force anything. Her presence alone has the ability to make others feel valued, heard, and understood. The warmth she radiates is infectious, and that kind of charisma is incredibly appealing. People are naturally drawn to a person who makes them feel seen and appreciated, and that's a beauty that is felt, not just observed. Take Diane, for example, a 70-year-old retired nurse. Diane didn't consider herself particularly beautiful in the traditional sense, yet wherever she went, people seemed to gravitate toward her. At the grocery store, cashiers remembered her name and greeted her with a smile. At social gatherings, she always found herself surrounded by people who genuinely enjoyed her company. Younger women often commented, "I hope I have your energy when I'm older." Diane's attractiveness was not rooted in physical appearance, but in her ability to make others feel comfortable, valued, and connected. It was her warmth and the ease with which she engaged others that made her magnetic. One key element of this kind of charisma is your facial expressions and body language. Have you ever noticed how some people can light up a room just by flashing a warm, genuine smile? It's incredible how much a smile can communicate. It's like an unspoken invitation into your world. The kindness in your eyes, the openness in your posture, and the subtle gestures you make as you engage in conversation all contribute to an aura of attractiveness that no amount of makeup or external polish can replicate. When you make eye contact, tilt your head slightly in curiosity, or use small movements to express engagement, you create an inviting atmosphere that makes others feel comfortable and welcomed. These small, thoughtful actions signal that you are present and interested in the moment, and people are naturally drawn to that energy. Another important aspect of your charisma is how you listen. Truly attractive people aren't just skilled at speaking, they are also exceptional at listening. When you listen with intention, when you nod in understanding, offer thoughtful responses, and genuinely engage with the person speaking, you enhance your presence in ways that go far beyond how you look. People remember how you make them feel, and when your presence makes others feel respected, understood, or even inspired, they start to associate that warmth and care with your beauty. If you've ever noticed that conversations flow easily when you're around, that people tend to share personal stories or seek your advice, or that you make others feel comfortable and valued simply by being yourself, take it as a clear sign that your attractiveness transcends physical appearance. The warmth you exude and the genuine interest you show in others are powerful indicators of the timeless beauty that radiates from within. A warm, charismatic presence is something that only deepens and strengthens with age. The longer we live, the more we gather experiences, and the more wisdom we accumulate, our ability to connect with others on an authentic level becomes all the more impactful. That kind of beauty, one that draws people in, makes them feel good about themselves, and invites genuine connection, is one of the clearest and most enduring markers of attractiveness in older women. If you've noticed that people are naturally drawn to you, that your presence brightens up a room, or that others leave your company feeling uplifted, take it as confirmation that your beauty is far from skin deep. It's a beauty that shines from the inside out. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please take a moment to comment number 6 below to let me know you're here. Your engagement truly helps me continue creating content that celebrates and empowers you, because your unique beauty deserves to be acknowledged and cherished. Number 7. You catch people stealing glances at you. One of the most revealing signs that you're a good-looking older woman is when you notice people stealing glances at you. These glances are sometimes subtle, sometimes a bit more obvious, but either way, they're a clear indicator that something about your presence is captivating. This isn't about whether you look decades younger than your age or fit conventional beauty standards. It's about the powerful combination of confidence, elegance, and charisma that you exude, making you someone people can't help but notice. Many women assume that as they grow older, they become invisible, like they fade into the background of the world. But in reality, attractiveness doesn't rely on youth. It's about the impact you make on the people around you. If you've ever caught someone looking at you a little longer than expected, if a stranger gives you a second glance, or if people seem to notice you the moment you walk into a room, it's a sign that your beauty and charm are still making an impression. Take Judith, for example, a 68-year-old retired lawyer who always considered herself to be just average. She didn't think of herself as someone who would attract attention, but she started to notice a recurring pattern. When she went out shopping, men would hold doors open for her with an extra bit of attentiveness. At restaurants, waitstaff seemed more engaged and polite when speaking to her. Even younger women would stop to compliment her scarf, perfume, or the way she carried herself. At first, Judith brushed it off, but then she realized that this wasn't happening by chance. People were responding to something deeper: her energy, her presence, the subtle grace that made her stand out in any room. A big part of why people steal glances at you has nothing to do with your age. It's all about how you make them feel. There is something undeniably magnetic about a woman who is completely comfortable in her own skin. Whether it's the way you make eye contact, the effortless style you radiate, or the confident way you move, these little details come together to create a powerful allure. Another key factor is how you carry yourself in public. Have you ever noticed that truly captivating people don't rush? They move with intention, take their time, and engage with their surroundings in a way that feels poised and self-assured. When you present yourself in a way that says, "I am comfortable exactly as I am," Others notice. You create a magnetic pull that draws the eye, not because of how young or old you appear, not because of what's trendy, but because of the confidence and authenticity you project. If you've ever felt like someone was admiring you from across a room if a stranger smiled at you warmly, or if you noticed someone looking at you just a second too long before quickly glancing away, take it as a sign. These small moments, these subtle interactions are proof that your beauty is still shining through, whether you're aware of it or not. People aren't just looking at you for your physical features. They're looking at the energy you project, the way you carry yourself, and the quiet confidence that you've cultivated over time. So, if you've ever felt like eyes were on you, even in the most subtle way, embrace it. You are not invisible. In fact, your beauty is far from fading. It's evolving. With each passing year, it's becoming more refined, more magnetic, and more effortlessly captivating. Your presence is something that only grows stronger with age. As we wrap up this video, take a moment to reflect on the 7 signs we've covered. Beauty, in later years, is not about looking the way you did at 25. It's about something far more profound. It's about how you carry yourself, the quiet confidence you project, and the impact you have on the people around you. If people are drawn to your energy, admire your elegance, listen intently when you speak, or even steal glances at you, it's a clear sign that your beauty is as strong as ever. We often hear the message that aging means fading into the background, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Attractiveness doesn't disappear with time. It evolves, matures, and deepens. A good-looking older woman isn't one who desperately chases after the appearance of youth. Instead, she is a woman who embraces who she is, who exudes confidence, and who moves through the world with grace. Every compliment you receive, every lingering glance, every meaningful conversation you have is proof that your beauty is undeniable. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these signs resonated with you the most? I always love reading your stories and hearing about your experiences. Your engagement really helps us continue creating content that celebrates and empowers you. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it. Thank you for watching, and we can't wait to see you in the next video.